Okay. Hi, my name is Azizan. I am from UCSI University, and I came to the gamification seminar right here at Unimas at MySpace. Is it? Yeah. You know, to gain more knowledge and to also to see how experts in the field are playing around with the idea of gamification for teaching and learning. And throughout the pack workshop, it's clear that gamification is the way to go for this new generation of learners. And then for the workshop here, it gives me more ideas on what we can do, and it's much more. It's invigorating to see that a lot of people are starting to use this in the teaching and learning, in the education line, and to see that schools are already applying it even in rural areas. It's just amazing. Yeah. So
So what do you think, how will this help you in your own workplace?
well, with me, the way I approach learning, well, first off, I teach the so-called boring subjects such as history and whatnot, and also a bit of communication and whatnot. So the thing is, there is this stigma with my subjects where people see that boring subject. So I always try to overcome it by including elements that instill fun and engagement for the classes. And gamification is clearly the way to go with that. And when I did a course a while back with the idea of gamification, the students' results are, there's a good positive relationship between the more fun they have in classes and the more they will learn. But the design process can be very taxing for the design of the learning environment and the activities. But then again, it's worth it. And furthermore, it reduces the load for educators, for me as an educator, to resort to lectures, which is quite draining, not only for me but also for the students. But games, it's more for them to have fun.
What do you think of the the spaces that was used throughout the
Oh God,
seminar today?
I love the space, the learning space. What do you call it again?
The capsule space.
The capsule space, yes. What I love is everything has its own functionality, and what makes it much more awesome is there are, it has affordances. You can change the setup of the room, you can change, where the people will sit and whatnot, depending on the number of audiences, and at the same time, you need certain resources, we just do a quick setup, everything changes. And the thing is, it's very fluid, if you may. Fluid, and the affordances that it gives to people who conduct training there, it's phenomenal. I mean, I'm suffice to say, like, I'm going to steal some ideas for my campus also, like the blackboard ideas and whiteboard. It's simple, it functions as a whiteboard, blackboard, and at the same time as a competition. And I love the stage. It harks back to the time of olden Roman, Greco, Aristotle's time, where people give lectures and lecterns and whatnot, and it's much more personalized, which is what I love. And it's that personalized touch, that intimacy that you have, that is creates a much more genuine experience for them to learn. Yeah. And overall, and not to mention the furniture, the colors that they're used, vibrant. It's very stimulating in a positive way.
What's the best takeaway that you got from today's session?
There's always ways for you to create activities for the students that make the making process much more meaningful. And the thing is, it doesn't cost much. So frugal is the way, right? It doesn't cost much, and as long as you have the right idea, a bit of help here and there, and by the same time, you know what you want for the students to learn. Yeah, it's done. No problem.
What do you want to see in the next seminar?
Oh gosh, in the next seminar, maybe, well, more hands-on, yes, about students' projects. And I was especially amazed by the school students. Just I was like, oh man, they managed to do that, and that is just amazing. What they can do. And the thing is, for the next seminar, maybe more cases like that, more stories like that. It really was, it hits home with the thing that we want to do in education. We want them to learn, but at the same time, yes, we want to learn about success stories, but also what works and what doesn't. So it's good for us. Like the sharing by, what's her name, Jane just now. Yeah, it turns out, yeah, I did experience the same thing also with that situation. And the one that she mentioned, that it doesn't work, yeah, I did experience that before. It's relatable to me, and then the things that works, yeah, I should I should adopt it in my own classes.
Any
Yeah.
last things you want to say?
Well, congratulations to the organizers. You guys did a very good job, and yes, it's a very successful event. The whole thing is very meaningful and it's fun. As mentioned earlier, it's fun, and you know, hopefully the participants today and I myself will get to apply what we learned today and share it with our colleagues to expand the idea of gamification for classrooms. Right. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.